Alright, here we are again. Attempt number, like, 5. I'm playing blue-black control in Pauper. I love Pauper, and it's happening now, so let's see how we do. We've been doing pretty well. The only thing that we're really, really bad against, and there's nothing I can really do against it, is the persistent petitioners thing. I can't beat that. I can try the, not devious cover up, clear the mind, but if they just mill this, we still lose. And casting this doesn't stop them from just continuing to mill us. So it's not even that good. If we had Gaia's Blessing, but it's an uncommon, it would be no problem. But we can't run it. It's not a common. I don't think Devious Cover-Up's going to change that. Yeah, it's just a bad matchup. So we're doing it like this instead. We're just going to accept it's a bad matchup and run this. Also, another thing I really like about this deck is Ill-Gotten Inheritance. I think that's a very satisfying win condition. Next to, I guess, Vampire Neonate in 2 snappers instead of 4. Not many blue cards, but more islands because all the blue cards are double blue and none of the black cards are. So let's run it like this. We just went 0 and 2 because persistent petitioners again, but not always gonna bump into it, and doesn't make for a very good YouTube video, so I'm just gonna keep doing this until we don't bump into it. It's always that one deck that just ruins all the fun. I mean, it's just not good against me, but not good for me, but I imagine most other decks don't have that bad of a problem against it. Don't think I like this. It does have a Neonate and 2 of these, but you know what? Let's keep it. It has mana. I don't know what we're looking for if we're not keeping this, so I don't know what a better 6 would really look like. Let's just hope it's not a Petitioner's deck. Alright, it's not. Let's run this out. I guess we'll find a blue source here. Also thin our deck of lands. Kind of functional on 3 for the most part. Well, I guess 4. This hand specifically would be 4. Alright, we have a good blocker for that. Can drain a life on end step. Okay. Fungal Infection would be pretty good against that. Snapper's good. Might just run this out so I find lands. Yeah. And other things. I'm not going to try to do anything else. Alright, we need a Fungal Infection now. Or just a moment to create. Oh, this is Mardu. Okay, this is the first. Never seen this before. Okay. Neonate's putting in some good defensive work here. They did not swing with the other goblin. Is this a convoke spell? What is this? No, that's not a convoke spell. Why did they not swing with that? I'm genuinely confused. Okay, well, I guess I'll take it. So let's run one of these out. And then Snapper next turn. Let's hope there's no crazy thing that just gets over the Snapper. We're still at 20. They just didn't swing with this. Maybe they didn't realize. Oh, it actually literally gets over the Snapper. That's funny. Alright, so oh, there's a Fungal Infection. That's really good. Helps us out a ton. So now we can break even on this 2-mana flyer with double Ill-Gotten Inheritance and then gum up the board with this turtle. What does that do? If you control a dragon, this has flying? Are there common dragons? Are there any dragons that are common? I have no idea. I'm sure we'll find out quite soon. Alright. We haven't seen any black yet. Ruh-roh. Well, that doesn't swing past the Coldwater Snapper, actually. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just put it on the flyer. Can they race past the Snapper if they swing all out every turn? Well, no, because I just blocked the 4/4. That was a very strange target. Maybe they didn't realize? They could have another pump spell, like a Moment to Triumph or something. Otherwise, that's or they could just have another aura. Okay. Also, how many permanents do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they just fired it up there and then didn't do anything with it. Very strange. I could have just fungal infection, so I had 10 permanents there for this, but, well, we found it. Yep, let's run this out here. Drawing 3 is pretty nice. So do we want to leave this up, or just play a Neonate and then leave up Counterspell? I think that's better. Let's just cast this and pass. It's also could effectively gain us some life if they go for an Alpha Strike. Though on board it doesn't seem very good. They crack in for 3, we block there and there. I don't care about shock. I'm not going to play around it. Still haven't seen black. Act of Treason. Sure. If this was like a giant beater or something, I guess I'd do that, but that is a funny use of that, but I guess maybe it doesn't have any targets other than that anyways, so that does make sense. They don't know that, but these ill-gotten inheritances are insane. Alright, how much mana do we have? 7? 7's right here. Do we want to leave out all of these? I guess there's no reason not to. Let's just play an untapped source. Not have to really think about it. Okay. Again, haven't seen any black from our opponent. Hopefully it's like just discard or something. Like divest. Okay, that doesn't necessarily stop what this thing is for, but it can't block anymore. They do go for an Alpha Strike. Alright, sweet. Let's, I could just... Yeah, let's actually just kill this 2/2. If they have it wind up flying over us, that'd be an issue. We'd be under way more pressure if they put the enchantment on this flyer, though. Well, we would have eventually found an answer to it. It's funny, but still, they just kind of... Alright, this is where... Oh, hey! Alright, let's run this out there. Guess I can put another on the champion. So I can start swinging? Do I care to swing? Do I care to even enchant this? I don't even know. I guess? Yeah, this helps close the game out faster. Alright, yeah, let's turn off this 1/3 here. And pass. These also help for the city's blessing on Secrets of the Golden City. 3-mana draw 3 is kind of really good. Well, if they're swinging with it, they're not deciding to... Wait. Okay. So they're... Looks like they're choosing that they want to block the turtle here. Or chump block, I should say. I'm just going to activate this now. So don't accidentally swing with it. It does not have Defender. Yep, they actually do want to chump block. If that was the case, why did they swing with this? They could have chump blocked with that as well. I guess keeping that around means you can potentially give it an aura and undo the dead weight. But still, it was a weird time to attack with it. Well, actually, it's just weird to attack with it at all. It doesn't do any damage. Okay. It's a small thing. It's not, like, super relevant. Hey, Cloudy, what up? Just playing some Pauper against Mardu. Blacklist Mardu. Not seen any black cards. I'm not really interested in killing that with a dead weight. Ooh, the triple inheritance. Can we get the Exodia? Can we go all the way? Get the fourth one? You know what? Let's dead weight this. Let's just drain our opponent out of the game. They're also dead when we untap because we steal 3 and then just steal even more. Excuse me. Oh, this card is so satisfying. So we ended that game against an aggro deck at 24 life. Let's see. I'll give them the top deck. I'll let them get the top deck. Yep. All right. Sweet. Sweet. So that's what we want to see happen all the time. Pretty good. Pretty good. We have yet to go all the way. At least this go round. Of typically always win. I got all the Llanowar elves and everything. Though this time it seems to have been a bit more difficult. I wouldn't say it's because of the Petitioner's deck, but maybe it is. Actually, last time I gave up trying to play blue-black because it was just too slow. I was winning, but I wasn't winning like that fast. Okay, this hand is not very good. This hand is significantly better. I just started playing mono-white aura thing. Alright, mono-red. That's a matchup we do want to see. Let's crack this. Get an island. No 1 or 2 drop from the mono-red player. That is not good for them. They have the 3-1 with haste? They do! Do I care to kill it now? Not really. I'd rather just... maybe I should have killed it actually, because I was planning on doing this. I kind of spaced on that. I want this to kill another 1 toughness creature at the same time. Let's run this out here. This does deal way more damage than I wish it was going to, but I think this is fine. I think just this in play makes the mono-red matchup very different and a lot more easy. They actually didn't have a follow-up. Wow. Alright, I'm just going to deadweight it then and pass. No follow-up, really? Is their hand all burn? Looks like there's a lot of burn spells in their hand. Maybe. Okay, a lava runner, sure. Can they make it swing? I'm gonna kill it either way. Oh, looks like they can't. I can incentivize them to throw burn. No, let's just kill it now. Let's just kill it now. Got the old 20-turn clock ticking away. I think it's reasonable to cast this. City's Blessing is not looking like it's going to work here. Don't have enough permanents. And these deadweights probably won't stick in play. Do it again. This is probably just way better than Divination. It is double blue, but certainly better. Certainly better. Thanks to the host. We're just playing some... Just lol, man. Just playing some, what are we playing? Oh, Pauper. Yeah. Playing Pauper. Blue-black control. And I'm making a YouTube video out of this. Let's get a... I guess we actually have a lot of black cards in our hands, so... Let's get another swamp. And we already have double blue. They seem to have really flooded out, which is kind of unfortunate. And this ill-gotten inheritance is probably just going to do all the work for us. Our hand is hilarious. Hand is so funny. Don't care. I guess if I cast Fungal Infection, it incentivizes them to kill the Saproling token, so I don't just trade. And then we can get burn out of their hand. That would otherwise just go face. I think my opponent thought that was going to turn on the Lava Runner, and then it didn't. Okay. That's funny. It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Just putting in work with the old blue-black Pauper. I love Pauper so much. Other than persistent petitioners. Okay, our opponent has definitely flooded out this game. Actually happened to the last mono-red player I was against. They just completely flooded out. If they swing, it's a dead giveaway to a combat trick. Tortuga, yeah. In Constructed? Last month or this one? Last month was 300 or something. Right now I'm at, yeah, let's just kill this. Right now I'm at like 700, I think. I have to look. We can take a look after this one game. Take the old gander. Alright. I'm not very scared of any haste threat from them because, well, all of this. Well, this was kind of a cakewalk. Our opponent really did flood out, though. What is this? Enters the battle. Enters the battlefield, pay 3. It deals 3 to any target. What is that? 4/3 trample? Alright. And that's game, because we can swing for 4 and then crack this for the last 4. Yep. Well, that was weird. I ended the game at 26 against a burn deck. Drop below 1k. Yeah, I've never finished a season under a number. What am I right now? I'm 608. Every time I lose, it goes down like 300. Every time I win, it goes up by like 300. It's weird. But I'm 608 right now. I guess I usually like stop in the top 1000 and then I move on to doing something else for the stream. I've never really like grinded up there other than the first month. I probably should have done it the second month. Kind of gave up a bit early in February, but January I ended at like 12. Right? Yeah, I ended at 12. I stayed at 6 for a while too, but then I there was no incentive. I pushed myself too hard the first month, and then they announced like that invitational thing the next month, and I'm like, damn, I gotta do that crazy grind again? No. And I just didn't do it. Oh, another mono red deck. Well, a red deck. Did I say hello? I'm not sure I did. Do we want to play an untapped source? We cannot. That's unfortunate. Let's get a... I don't think we're going to double black next turn. I don't think that's necessary, and I want more blue. Let's pass. Could send a message and swing with this, but I'm not going to do that. Was that a vampire? Is this a vampire? Oh, Stoligus. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, it's not just mono red. I guess this is a vampire. So this is blue-black vampires. Boom. This might be that weird defender thing and they cast spells and do some crazy stuff. I don't think I'm gonna... Let's just see if they counter this. Also, this lets us know if they are a counterspell deck. They could still be. They thought about it. Still not going to send the message for the 0 attack swing. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright. We got the old 2-for-1 in terms of burn. That's nice. I believe that means they're planning on a long game, though, and they think that could do a significant amount of damage to their plan. Now, I kind of expect a counterspell, and I really, really don't want this turtle to get countered. They have no lands, and they're not doing anything. They have to have a bunch of counterspells. They're going to discard. Bedtime, yep, good luck, have a good night. Thanks for the host. They discard a Secrets of the Golden City. Instead of just casting it for lands, they discard it. So they probably have counterspells. Actually, I think it's impossible that they don't. I think sitting here doing nothing favors us. I think. They do it again. Okay. We're down 2 cards, so I guess technically we have to be the one to do something first. I don't think it's going to boil down to that, though. Hypothesizzle. Sure. Our hand is, not the best. Unless we get the turtle in play. And I'm not risking that. They declined to cast the locket. Jeez. They really don't want to take off counter spells. Okay, they finally find a land. I'm actually just going to cast this. Yeah, let's just cast it. I have plenty of things I can discard here. Let's see if there's an Essence Scatter. Might be an Essence Scatter somewhere. Okay, maybe just more burn. I'm not going to cast either of these here. Let's just discard. If I resolve this Ill-Gotten Inheritance, it's on them to do something. A Kicked Shivan Fire. Sure. Let's get rid of a Deadweight. These kind of do the same thing, except this gains life and is instant. I wish I had a counterspell. So I could, like, fight. I just can't. Alright. There's no turtle of their own? Or there could be, and they just didn't want to... Now, if I could do both of these in the same turn... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... I can do both. But they can have double counters now. Alright, I think the turtle's better in this matchup, so let's bait this first. Negate. Okay, not going for the turtle then. I guess I should have led with something that couldn't be negated. Negate doesn't seem very popular though. Okay, alright, well, we'll just pass again. This is a weird game. Opponent actually will win in the decking. I do kind of have to do something. There is Essence Scatter. That's a shame. I don't think this counterspell of mine will work then. I find that very unlikely. Do I want to fight here? I mean, is it getting any better? Not really. Fine. Yeah, I guess I should have waited and stockpiled more counterspells. It's not too late, though. There's still more stuff in my deck. There's no turtle of their own. Man, they're just straight on the draw-go plan. Dark Bargain's not... The more we draw, the less time we have to win. Maybe that's why my opponent discarded all that card draw, just to win in the deck race. That's crazy. Yeah, we need cards here. We need action. Opponent didn't discard that, and they discarded another card draw spell. Good grief. let's cast this first, I guess. Another ill-gotten inheritance? Sure. I'll fight over this, I think. Could have waited next turn and tried to overload our opponent. But no, I think this is fine. Oh boy. Oh, they have a devious cover-up? Okay, that's not good. We're gonna run out of cards. Yep. Another devious cover-up. Well, I don't think I was going to beat this. This looks like mono counter spells. And there's... I don't know what to do. I guess look for ill-gotten inheritance again? But, I mean, they can just win. Wow, we're just going to lose this. They didn't even need a threat. This deck is pretty cool. It's not good for us, but I like this deck. It seems as though it might just fare better if it was a black-green deck, though. I mean, a blue-black deck? Kind of doing the same thing. Like, if I had devious cover-ups, I could sort of do what they're doing. And I think it'd be a little bit better off without the red? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Well, their whole deck is counterspells, so I don't think anything we're trying to do is going to resolve. An opt. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, it's resolved. Okay. So this is our last chance to win. We just ping him 17 times, and at the end we just pop it for 4? Ugh, no. I'm not letting that happen. Okay, they had the answer. I just milled 3 cards that couldn't answer it when it comes back down, and I don't think they had an answer in hand, so let's hope the 2 cards they just found don't answer it when I go to recast it. Okay. That was our last chance to win. I think there's one more ill-gotten inheritance. But it has to come, like, right now. Is there even? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, there's one more. Oh, they decided to draw now. I guess we're just so behind, though. And they have devious cover-ups that aren't necessarily going anywhere. They can keep looping them. Yep. That's probably it. Ill-gotten inheritance can't even kill them in time now? Yeah, we're dead. Wow. That's crazy. That was not the deck I thought it was, and had I known what it was, maybe I could have overloaded my opponent in 1 turn. Actually, that would have made a lot of sense if I just, honestly, just kind of did nothing for a very long time and went for a turtle. If I resolved the turtle, I think I would have won automatically, because they had no answer to it in their entire deck, from what we saw. This again. No black sources. Yikes. I don't think I can keep that. Alright, significantly better. Yes. Yes, we will keep this. Meows, meows. Opponent's really thinking about it. So it's probably not an aggro deck. Do we want the 4th land? Nah. I guess we'd shuffle away what we'd find anyways. Let's get a swamp. Neonate. Blue-white deck. Okay. Curious to see how much damage I can get out of this one Neonate. I don't think they're going to blink of an eye it. They are taking a gander at it, though. Okay. Do I want to deadweight that? Yeah, I think I do want to deadweight that. Yeah, let's do that. So they can't, like, keep up with us in the life-draining thing. Do we want an island? Blue, black, blue, black. Yeah, we want an island. Definitely not going to double deadweight. Healer's Hawk. Okay. I'll probably end up deadweighting that. Oh, never mind. I'll just leave up the activation and use a counter spell. And if something crazy happens, I got Moments of Craving. This looks like an opt. Okay. Strange. Figured they'd want to opt to look for a land immediately, but they did not do that. Maybe they were leaving up Spell Pierce? It's the only thing I can think of. The last blue-white deck actually did have Spell Pierce in it and Quench. Okay, this actually does look like a Spell Pierce. I think I'm still gonna try this. I could have went for the counter spell instead. Maybe that would have been better. Oh, they're doing a pump spell. Dive down. Okay. Well, that's not good. We can deadweight this back to a 1/1. We will probably end up doing wind up doing that. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. Still kind of need some help here. We're not really doing much. I could have just took 3 and then countered whatever they're going to do this turn, but I really just don't want to get hit with that. If I can help it. Alright, that's dead waitable. I'm going to try to deadweight it. See if there's a dive. Nope. Sweet. Alright. Enters the battlefield, explorer. Okay, well, oh, it flies? Let's just counter that then. We milled 3 non-lands. They were not going to find lands for quite a while. Nice. Awesome. This plays around Spell Pierce and stuff. Just get it right in play. So now we got the old 23 turn clock. Well, I mean, they are a lifelink deck. Okay. Means I can't block with this, but I can still tap it to do its thing. Yep, let's just do this now. Get a... let's get another island. Kind of have all the black we need. Found the land. So does anything in their deck cost more than 3? This does mean Neonate can't block, but you can still activate its ability. So it's still nice. It just kind of loses half of its value. It is essentially another ill-gotten inheritance. Oh, they're going to kill it with the tap thing, sure. Another one. Do they have a Spell Pierce or something? They could. I can't really play around it. Yeah, I guess I could wait, but that kind of sucks. I don't think it's worth waiting. They bounce their own thing. Yep, get the dead weight off of it. Well, I guess I should have waited. Oh well. This is now kind of grim. They can break even off the ill-gotten inheritance. Yep, I should have waited. I don't know what I'm thinking. I should probably be playing a little bit better than this. Because I'm talking about Spell Pierce, and then I just decide not to play around it. I don't know why I do that. We'd be in a way better spot if we had 2 of them. We're not out of this, though. Not by a stretch. Looks like they were thinking about enchanting something and then just didn't. Alright, looks like we still get the 2-for-1 we're looking for. With these Moments of Craving, so that's at least something there. Oh, that's a good top deck. Gas back up a bit. Didn't have the City's Blessing, but still was pretty good. Is this a pump spell? Okay, that I don't really care about that. That's fine. One card I haven't seen a lot of is Charter Course, which is quite surprising. I figured Charter Course would be all over the place, and it's not. It is a common, pretty sure. Well, we're sort of winning this. Okay, a second one. We can play around a Spell Pierce this time. Sweet. Yeah, we could have fizzled out a Spell Pierce this game, and we just didn't. We just didn't. And it hit one of our win conditions. Another counterspell. I think that's pretty good here. Alright, so our clock is ticking. We got double counterspell. Our opponent is now drawing a bunch of lands. We're breaking even on life. If this had lifelink, we'd need help. But fortunately, it does not. Yeah, they're really kind of flooding out now. I wonder what's in their hand. It could just be more counter spells, maybe dive down or something. No, I don't think it is dive down actually, because they're not responding to our ill-gotten inheritances. So could just be spell pierces and stuff, or whatever it is. Actually, it could just be lands. All right, that was a pretty solid draw. I don't really feel obligated to actually kill this though. It doesn't seem like it's a. Okay, I will counter this. I suppose I will kill it. Yeah. Opponent was just, if the board stayed like that, then we do win. And, it seems as though they just had nothing to follow up with that 2-3. We did get unnecessarily spell pierced, though. So that was my bad, but we didn't lose because of it. So note to self, when I'm bringing up a card, I should, continue to play around it when I fully expect it. Alright, this hand is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, if this is mono white, they at least did not have a one drop. This card is very popular. Let's hope there's no aura. Is this the same deck? But just instead of blue, it's mono white. Can leave up a counterspell, actually. Can seldom say that about turn 3. I'm not going to activate this, because I'd rather leave up counter magic. Kind of need a kill spell for this 2-3. Attacks. Yeah, let's not deal with that. It's annoying, everything they have is 3 toughness, and a lot of what we're trying to do is -2, -2. So do we play a Secrets? We don't have a counterspell, so... Alright, Fungal Infection was good. It means we can do something with Moment of Craving. Okay, that's not good. They're gonna have a lot of 2/2s for the foreseeable future. Alright, so we're gonna cast this. We're gonna... Oh, they have something right now? Ugh, they have something that's castable. That's not good. It seems as though, yeah, they definitely do. So it's probably a +2/+2 card or something. That's actually kind of a problem. Alright, well in that case we'll just pass. Let's see if they wind up tapping out. Oh, they just pop it right now. They want to kill that. Let us... I mean, how... So if we let this happen... We don't kill this because I can't cast both of these. And then this hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know how worth it. You know what? I think it is worth it. Let's just keep this alive, or attempt to. Looks like they have another one. Okay. That's not good. Guess the Neonate soaked more damage than it otherwise would have, I guess. Can double Fungal Infection? I really need to get this in play, though. No, I think I'm going to leave up double Fungal Infection. Maybe do some shenanigans. Yeesh. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. So do I double block the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm not going to bank on trying to get the City's Blessing. Let's just do this here. Well, we got all the Conquistadors. Almost. That was a good draw. Could risk... Yeah, let's just cast this. If we find a land, that's good. If we don't, so be it. Oh, found a land. Now we can run this out. We're not quite dead, but we're not in a good spot. The fact that their stuff has 3 toughness has been quite a problem. Well, we can kill this, so they stop doing that. They stop tapping it. Play this, pass the turn. Alright. Well, there goes the attempt to block. We go down to 1 here? Oh, man. If this thing could block, we'd have so much more time. Well, we're not dead. This is 4? We're in a terrible spot, but we're not dead. Okay, it's getting bad. Vanquish can kill that. Yep, we're gonna definitely kill this. We can gain 1 off of that. Yep, looks like we have to crack the thingamabooper here, so we don't die. That's unfortunate. It only buys us 1 turn. Fungal infection, does that change anything? They're gonna give the 2/2 flying, so I can't. Let's pass, see what happens. Might not even be worth giving it much of a think. So we activate this, go up to 3, shrink down this. Doesn't really matter. If I shrink this, I'm not blocking with the token. Yeah, I have to shrink one of these. Shrink that, doesn't matter. Jump. Oh my god. Can we do it again? We go to 2. Let's just do this now. I can't block. Shrink that. Take 2 in the air. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Damn. We almost stabilized, but they just had too many threats with 3 toughness. Maybe Moment of Craving and the like aren't good enough? Could be possible. I keep getting rares that I already own 4 of. It's kind of unfortunate. But I'll take the gems, I guess. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Suppose if I was going to change stuff, I'd bring in some more hard removal. They're just really expensive, and anything that's costs more than Vanquish the week is... Ugh, like you gotta Eviscerate at 4 mana. And then some 5 mana removal spells. I just don't think that's where you want to be. And we had a lot of -2/-2 things. They just had that 2/3, and the 1/3 wasn't very scary. It was really just that 2/3 tapping down the Neonate. That really caused most of the issues, to be honest. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll probably give Pauper a gander again tomorrow. But either way, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.